Well, yes, so I was on Big Brother, and that's where most of you know me. If not, a little background about me is I was a personal trainer. Fitness is my life. Fitness is my passion. Fitness kind of saved me, and I'm a trainer first, and that's what I know. You go in the gym, you want to work out, you don't know what to do. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to correct you. Speaking events, I'm not a public speaker, but when it comes to wellness events and when I talk to Carrie and Emily, I love their passion for it, so I wanted to get up and talk about it. And when I shared my story with them, I didn't know what title she was going to give me, but she gave me Rebuild. And it's perfect for me, not because I love rebuilding all the time, but because I'm a very firm believer that you need a solid foundation, especially for fitness. But I love the whole idea of rebuilding because, as I'll get into with my life, it's when circumstances hit, you need to adapt. You can't just complain and sit back. And I love Carrie's story because, yes, a doctor, right? The doctors who are supposed to know everything. They say you can't do anything, so you're not supposed to be able to do anything, right? But she's like, no, that's not right. I'm not living like that. And I just love it because I'll start from the beginning. My dad passed away when I was 5 or 6 when I was young. I was raised by a single mother. And she passed away when I was 17 before I graduated high school. And at that moment, I'm lost. Like, my mom was everything. We moved to Colorado. We moved away from the rest of my family. And I came back to Buffalo with the rest of, I'm in Texas now, but I moved back to Buffalo with the rest of my family. And I didn't know what to do. I really didn't. So I always played sports growing up. I always worked out. So when she passed right before college started, I hit the weight room. And then there were times I didn't want to hit the weight room. And then what I realized is when I didn't go in the weight room or I didn't work out, I didn't run, I didn't focus on training for football, I cried. And I'm like, how am I going to move on? How am I going to survive? And it's crazy to think about because I still am blown away by the fact that I am where I am today. And the best compliment that people give me is, man, I would have never guessed you lost a parent or both. And that's all because of my mom, and that was because she taught me just to be thankful for what you have. So I don't look at it as, man, I can't believe I lost my mom when I was 18. I had my mom for 18 years, and we had an incredible relationship. And so that mindset, I don't like speaking like highly, I don't like complimenting myself, but it's honestly that mindset, it's the greatest thing, besides Elena in the back there, greatest thing I have. It's just, something bad happens, okay, what's next? It's because you just, life's so short, like nobody's sitting there, nobody's gonna be like, hey, come on, I'm gonna help you, or you've been through enough, nothing else is gonna happen. And so, fitness, I was on the right track, played Division I football, walked on the team, and then, I was slacking off. I only played for a year, I never loved it, and so, but I'm thinking, you know what, I'm gonna go for accounting, have a great career, this and that. Everything's going to be okay because, I don't always have the strongest mindset, and I may have slipped, and whatever happens, happens. Spring break my junior year, I find out my aunt has cancer, the same aunt who took me in when my mom passed away. And I'm like, I just started crying. I drove back home, middle of spring break, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how I'm going to survive. Like, it's one thing after another. And it wasn't me that I was like, feeling bad for, was like my grandma. My grandma's lost 2 of her daughters, and I'm just like, what the F? And it's just like, so you know what, I'm done. And at the time, I'm completely getting off of fitness, but I'm getting to the mindset that I have, and I've been very fortunate and very thankful that I've never had any sicknesses or any issues with my body. I've been very blessed. So I can't speak personally like Carrie can with her disease or other people can with their diseases, but I can speak about when life throws something at you, you have to change your mindset and have a positive mindset. So after my aunt passed away, man, I stopped, I can't look down. I should know that from Big Brother. Too close to the mic.
Don't distract your microphone.
I asked myself, well, what if I'm next? You know, what if something happens to where I'm not, because I wasn't playing football at the time, but I asked myself, what if I'm next? And I'm like, what do I want to do? And it was fitness. It was, I wanted to be in magazines. I want to look like Arnold. You know, I want to do bodybuilding shows. So that was it. That was my mindset. I stopped drinking. I stopped partying. I finished school. I started working out every single day, twice a day, and I lost over 100 pounds. And it's a cheesy picture. It's selfies. You know, the left picture was me playing football. The right was probably a year after my aunt passed. And it's just, I can't say it enough. And some people, they don't need fitness. They have other things that save them from life tragedies. But when it comes to fitness, it gives, and I didn't even touch on the bullying aspect. I was bullied as a kid. But just fitness gives you confidence. It makes you feel better. Your body puts you in a better mood. You know, it's true. You feel better after you work out. It's that simple. When you eat healthier, you feel better. And so again, I can't talk about situations with inside my body that health or fitness has helped. I can talk about it on the outside and my spiritual and my mental state. It was, without fitness, I don't know where I would be. I truly don't. And like health, I was listening to the nutrition, and I understand nutrition. I can't get into half the stuff you were getting into because I'm like, man, that teaches me stuff. But it's just so good because it helps so many people. It's just, you feel better. And to that point, it's a lot of people, they have excuses. You know, they have, and I'm not pointing anybody out, but when somebody says like the chocolate covered vegetables, it's funny. And it's just, most people are like, well, my kid's not gonna eat it, so I can't do it. And for whatever reason, that's just where our culture is. Our country's, I think it's like the top 3 in obesity is probably the top 1, and we're just very lazy, millennials, feel entitled, all of that. And it's just, we're told no, we're told you can't lose weight, so you don't. I'll never forget, it was after my mom passed away. I had a bad knee, and the doctor's like, Mark, stop squatting. Well, I'm like, how am I gonna get stronger legs for college football? Well, if it hurts, don't do it. I said, F that, F you. Like, this is the only thing keeping me happy at the time. So I'm like, I will break my knee, I will, whatever it does to me, I need to get my mind off of it. So you're not gonna help me, I'm gonna help myself. Come to realize, whenever I'm hurt, whenever I'm injured, I go to the gym and I feel better. Blood circulation, it heals, it helps me. And I've been very fortunate, no breaks or anything serious like that. But it's just like, doctors tell you, don't work out. Don't do this. You can't eat a certain number of calories. Can't do this, can't do that. But it's just like, and then you listen to them and then you accept it, but then you're still miserable at the same time because you want to be doing more, or you want to be healthier, but you don't know how to be. So, and it's just, you make excuses, and it's just a cycle, and it's just such an ugly cycle that I see. And if you want to get healthier, do it. If you want to eat healthier, eat healthier. You know, I'm looking at a couple MJ Fitness people, and I know Bud is going to love this, but it's honestly this simple, and because I talk about fitness all the time, and it's a lot, I get a lot of questions about food, this and that, like, what do I eat? I'm like, if you don't know anything about nutrition, however you're eating, it's probably bad. Stop eating less crap. Or start eating less crap. Keep eating McDonald's 5 times a day. Just only order 1 cheeseburger as opposed to 2. And it's a little dramatic, but that's it. Just start doing little things, because that's what I did. When I lost over 100 pounds, I only ate fast food 4 times a week as opposed to 7. I just gradually went in the positive direction. But you just have to do it. And it's so easy. You don't know what to do at the gym. You don't know how to run. You don't know how to lift. Go to the gym or walk around the house, walk around the neighborhood, start doing something. Google, YouTube. It's just, there's so many resources at your disposal to live healthier. And that's why I started MJ Fitness. And this thing here, mindset, change your lifestyle. I mean, there was one thing I could live by, it's that. It's your mindset. It's, again, like, doctor says one thing, you can either believe it or, you know what, no, that's not good enough. I'm gonna find another way. I'm not taking an aspirin a day, I'm gonna get better. Your mindset is so powerful, and negative vibes are real, so are positive vibes. You surround yourself with negative people, most likely you're gonna be negative. You surround yourself with positive people, there's a good chance you're gonna be positive. And again, when I lost my weight, I isolated myself. Not saying that's the healthiest thing to do, but I looked in the mirror and I realized that I'm around a lot of negative people. Like people that would just talk about people in a bad way, that would be happy when people failed. Like they don't want to see people succeed. They just want to bring you down and keep you down. I'm originally from Buffalo, New York. I just moved down here recently after the show. And Buffalo, it's not the friendliest place. You know, it's East Coast, depending on I shouldn't just generalize Buffalo, but from my experience, it's just negative. People are negative. So I'm like, no, I can't be around negativity and then still try to lose weight and be happier and be healthier. I isolated myself. My grandparents thought I was crazy. They were worried about me. My cousins were like, Mark, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm doing this for me. Like you just have to do what you have to do, and you just need to change your mindset. And I don't know what else to say. It's just, I love, like, fitness saved my life. My mindset keeps me going. So you go on top of that, and it's kind of getting away from fitness, but it's still with the whole wellness thing. I look forward to challenges. I mean, I freaking look forward to them because it's just like, sometimes I get bored. Sometimes life's just boring, and I want a challenge to overcome it, to go through it, and not just a challenge happens and then I shut down. I want something to challenge me so I grow. I don't care if I fail, I just want to grow. So I started Mark Jansen Fitness right after the show. Nothing what I expected. I can't believe it's been 11 months. Nothing what I expect. I'm looking right in the middle. We got like 6, 7 people in here. But it's better than what I expected because I knew people would lose weight. I knew people would have a healthier lifestyle. But they didn't just lose weight. They didn't just start eating healthier. They are living a healthier and more positive lifestyle. And I'm more happy with the positive lifestyle because truthfully, eating healthier is simple. Eat healthier, eat fruits, eat vegetables. It's that simple. Working out is healthy. I mean, working out is easy. Go to the gym, lift weights, whatever, 4 or 5 times a day. It's easy. But what happens is people can't stick to it or they don't want to do it because of their mindset. Fitness is so simple. Nutrition is so simple, but it's the mindset. People just have poor mindsets and they can't do it. So when I hear stories from members in MJ Fitness talking about how they're not just doing better in the gym, but they're doing better in their careers, or they're walking more, they're eating healthier, or they're just happier. It's just, I love it. I just love it. And again, it's just like anything in life. Education is easy. Like, I look back at college, I took the easy way out. It's so easy. It was my mindset. I had a bad mindset. And work, relationships. It's your mindset. I mean, if it's bad, make it better. If there's an issue, it's not going to get better on its own. You have to change your mindset and make it better. You have to put the work in, and it's just rebuilding. You have to rebuild the foundation. You know, if you're not happy with one area of your life, you just need a new foundation. You need to rebuild it, and nobody else is going to do it for you. So, thank you, guys.
Mark, thank you very much. So, unless you want.